Hello, today gonna craft ruby ring for our mercenary. Uh, for enemy dissemblance, fire resistance stacker, life stacker, flame link, kineticist, and we're gonna have spell damage, elemental damage with attacks, fire resistance, and crit multiplier modifiers on our ring. Basically, it's gonna be 4 modifier mod with crafted uh, fire resistance uh, mod from bench, so we can get more fire resistance. This version is much cheaper than current I have Cogwork. Cogwork is only better by 3% of fire resistance if you rolled perfectly suffixes. So I suggest making this ring over Cogwork. On top of that, even if we lose 3 fire resistance on the ring, we're getting tier 1 spell damage, which is pretty good for our Kineticist. Uh, Crit multi is really good. Of course, we have to make sure we have greater critical chance on our Kineticists. My Mercenary costed like 18 divines, so it's not great, but it's really good in terms of items. So my items are carrying me over. Let's start the crafting. Oh, sorry. About the critical chance, if you have in your trade really good kineticist without crit chance, but you have crit damage, this is really good ring to craft on because Crusader's modifiers have critical chance as suffix. So instead of having to get essence, click essence on your ring, right? And annulling it properly for this ring, you don't have to. Every mercenary has different modifiers, so keep that in mind. You don't need critical multiplier. You can also go for crit chance, which is much easier to hit, much easier to like easier to not spend too much money because annulling can be expensive. Annuls are like 18 per divine. So let's start recombinating. Uh, Actually, before we do recombinating, we have to go to the boat and put some aspects which are gonna block our suffix, so we can always guarantee the suffix. We can craft on prefix. As you can see, the aspect. We're gonna craft 3. We're gonna come back if we miss something. So with ally damage, same thing. Here we go. Our rings are ready. We can start recombinating and pray to hit prefix base so we can move. So first we can do crit multi with spell damage. We hit crit multi with spell damage, that's great. We have first base ready. We do elemental damage with fire res. We didn't hit. Elemental damage with fire res again. We hit. Okay, so now we have perfect example, perfect example. This is final recomb, so to say, because we just pray for good RNG for our prefixes. Because suffixes have like 90% chance to keep 2 modifiers. If I remember correctly from PoE wiki. And for prefix is like under 50%, I believe. I'm not sure. So The craft could end here. Well, we didn't hit the spell damage, but we can keep doing this way. Why this way? Because, well, I need to put aspect here. So now we just need spell damage and aspects on suffixes, because we have 4 modifiers on suffixes, which only 2 will transfer because of the aspects of the from the boat. So we can just do spell damage with this base and try it. Well, we missed. Well, this is fine. We still got that's the most unlucky way to hit it. Okay, anyway, we try it again because we care only for suffixes. Sorry, for prefixes. Prefixes are hardest to hit, like I said. Even if that happens that you're gonna get one mod back, one prefix, one suffix, don't matter. We can do it again because of the boats. We're gonna most likely keep suffixes again. Here we go. We hit it on second try, third try. I don't remember. This ring is pretty much done. I don't know why I crafted more. I thought it's gonna be much more unlucky because it's really hard to hit one prefix, one suffix, but with Ducats, it's much higher chance. So that's why I guess we hit it so easily. So now we can just craft fire resistance with cold or lightning. Doesn't matter. This ring is decent rerolled. It's 47 fire res, never mind. So we can do fire to lightning. 47, 48. Here we go. I'm not gonna divine prefixes because it's max on elemental damage and low roll on spell damage. And lastly, we can slam prefix with the boat, of course. Well, prefixes don't really matter because I couldn't find really useful ones. So if we hit life, it's gonna be good because your mercenary will be tankier. If not, well, we take whatever we can, right? So now we hit tier 2 life. That's pretty good. Pretty good outcome. Our ring is complete. As I said, once you fertile catalyst it, the difference between this ring is 7 crit multi because it's not perfectly divined. So 7 crit multi less, but the cost was, let's say, under 20 divines. Pretty sure it's under 20 divines. So that's pretty much it. Well, actually, I'll just cut fertile catalyst first so you can see it. Not fertile, sorry, resistance one. What I'm talking about, prismatic. I'm gonna buy 11. We got lucky, pretty lucky. Maybe we can get lucky and hit 2%. No, we did not. 13 catalysts to hit 20% is pretty lucky. So the rank is done. Thank you for watching. More videos coming soon. So bye.